legacy project. One of the things I've done for my son is get my DNA tested. I have to say, I do not recommend it for everyone. In fact, I don't recommend it for anyone unless it is right for you. You make that decision. I have to say that disclaimer. For me, I figured that they already have my DNA. I've already been tested for a mutation. They've already got it. I'm in the system. So I did not mind getting it. I also asked for the DNA of my parents, which were, it was really cool. I actually had the kits sent to them. They did the DNA testing and I was able to take their DNA and have it so it's there and available. And my in-laws, they're so cool. They did their DNA also. I can't say that any of them really have a lot of interest. I'm probably the only one interested in it, but they all did it because they know that it's mainly for my son. And with that information, I think right now, the level of knowledge of DNA, we're in the infancy stage, right? But when my son is older, maybe it will be more meaningful and be more useful to him. So we have it all collected. He's got the information. He will have the information. It's his to use. And apparently on my side, I guess, my siblings or whatever, they can use that too. And I think it's just a wonderful thing to be able to get your DNA tested. Know that you may not have all the answers now, but maybe in the next generation or two, they may need that. They may find something interesting. It may be medically useful for them. I find it fascinating. I like Ancestry. So, DNA, so medical things, right? And then Ancestry. I'm finding this fascinating. I love that we're just a big old mix of everyone traveling all over the world and hello, I love the idea of people knowing who they are, where they're from. The more you know, the more culturally you're aware of people, location, lands, language, whatever. I think that it just brings a settling kindness and fulfillment to your heart. And then you're so open to others. And it is just kind of cool. And you can see a lot more similarities than differences. I don't know, I think it's beautiful. So I like that my son will be able to know who he is, where he's from, and be able to enjoy and love others for where they're from and who they are, and all of that. Also, with this ancestry part of the DNA, I don't like everyone I'm related to. I don't. But you know what? You can't pick your family, right? You got to do the best you can. So it's also an eye-opener, like, well, I just got to figure that one out. So it's kind of cool because you have to learn life lessons also. You learn good, you learn bad, all of that in between. But one thing I did for him, for his future, is give him the gift of my DNA while I can, when I can, and how I can. And whatever he chooses to do with that later in life, fabulous, but he's got the access. To me, that was an important part of the legacy. And according to whatever your feelings or decisions or whatever are on that, I know there's like big debates, and I don't blame either side, quite frankly, I don't. But that's completely up to you.